Hey guys, and welcome to the third video of our volunteer training series here at Grace Church. Let's talk about safety, okay? So make sure you open up your packet and you turn to the page called Safety Guidelines. So our VBS nurse this year is Corinna Lintner. She's gonna be in room E1. That's right next to the fellowship hall, if you know where that is. It's also on the map. Now, what do you do if a child is hurt or ill? Praying to God that this doesn't happen, but it's pretty much guaranteed that someone's gonna get an ouchie or a boo-boo, right? So what you're gonna do is call on your handy dandy walkie-talkie to Janet Doby. Janet is our team coordinator. Now, Pastor Grace and I are gonna be tied up running the Bible story station. So we needed somebody on our team that could just be roaming around waiting to help with whatever they can. That's who Janet is. She is our team coordinator. So you're gonna get on your walkie-talkie and radio for Janet. She's gonna come down and take the child to the nurse's room if that's necessary, and they'll take it from there. Something that you need to do as a crew leader is to fill out an incident report. Incident report forms are going to be found in one of your bags. It's important that you fill these out. Someone that witnessed what happened will fill them out, and then you'll drop them off in the nurse's room before the end of the day. Something else to think about is that if it's a minor cut or a scratch or they bruised their knee, we're probably not going to call mom and dad to worry them during the day. If it is serious, mom and dad will be called, and especially if they need to go home, mom and dad will be called so they can go home. But the thing that we're gonna run into the most is minor injuries. And those things, you'll need to make sure that mom and dad are informed during pickup time. No one wants to get their kid and be like, why is there a Band-Aid on my child? Nobody told me what happened to my child. So it's important to make sure that the parents are fully informed of whatever happened. All right, bathroom breaks. Now, you should have also received one of these volunteer form packets with the Grace Church logo on the front. In here is a sheet that talks about our safe sanctuary policy. It's right here, it looks like this. The safe sanctuary policy is something that our church leadership wrote up to help protect us and especially the kids from compromising positions. I don't need to describe to you some of the horrible things that have gone on under the noses of churchgoers. It's pretty horrible, and we don't want anything like that to even be in question here at Grace Church. So it's important that we do everything that we can to uphold the safe sanctuary policy. One of the biggest ways and most regular ways that you're going to interact with the safe sanctuary policy is when it comes to bathroom breaks. Right? So one of the key things of the safe sanctuary policy is that no one adult should ever be alone with kids, whether it's one kid or 20 kids. No adult should ever be the sole adult in the room. And that goes for bathroom breaks as well. So aim to do bathroom breaks during the shift changes of when we're all moving to our different stations, because then everyone's around, there's no compromising positions there. But I know that doesn't always happen. It doesn't always work out like that. So let's say Billy Bob Joe has got to go to the bathroom during the craft station. Here's what to do. One crew member will accompany Billy Bob Joe down to the nearest restroom. There are multiple restrooms in the church building and they're on the map. So down to the nearest restroom, and the crew leader is going to wait outside while Billy Bob Joe goes to the bathroom, and then you're going to head directly back to your station. It's that simple, okay? We just want to explain this clearly so that we can all do everything that we can to uphold our safe sanctuary policy. All right, allergies. This is an important one. If you remember in the previous video, I told you that there's gonna be a roster in your crew bag that has parent contact info and also allergy info. As a crew leader, it's important that you're familiar with which kids in your crew have allergies. Mary Jo, our snack station leader, will have separate snacks for all the kids that have allergies, so you don't need to worry about that. But it is important that you make sure that they don't slip through the cracks and accidentally eat something that would harm them. All right, now for general safety. I already mentioned this, but it's important to count your kids all the time. It's amazing how they can just sneak away sometimes. So make sure that you're counting all the time. And secondly, if you've got a kid that's repeating dangerous behavior, do not tolerate it. If they're endangering themselves or other children, there's only so far that simple discipline can go. If you can't handle a child, don't be afraid to call Janet, okay? She is ready to help with anything. And if need be, she'll contact Pastor Grace or myself so that we can handle the situation.